wish you would stop talking down to me. I'm not ignorant about HIV positive and AIDS. I read the newspaper. I watch television.
That's a little different from knowing somebody who is positive. Never mind. It's just not important.
No, I think you should go ahead. It is important.
Well, what is it? You think I'm prejudiced or something? You think because I reacted that way to Nick's friend that
Well, you
I'm
seemed
prejudiced
upset.
against...
You seemed upset.
Well, I was surprised. I mean, she looks perfectly healthy.
And, Alex, there is no real profile on people who are positive.
I know that.
Nobody is immune. Teenagers, newborns, anybody can be infected.
I really don't need a lecture on this from you, Alan Michael. If you want to tell me something, tell me a little bit about this Susan.
She's a wonderful addition to the PR department.
Fine. And I wasn't asking about how good a worker she is.
You want to know what's going on between her and Nick?
Yes, I like to know all about my son's friends.
But her in particular.
Well, I'm not going to apologize for caring for my son. Yes, I would like to know how close they've become.
I don't think that's any of my business, and I don't think it's any of yours either.
Well, then you're really misguided, Alan Michael, because if it's not a family's business, whose business is it?
Are you afraid he'll be infected?
If they get too close, yes. Yes. Has it gone that far?
As far as I know, they're just friends.
Well, that's how you and Lucy starts out, and me and Fletch, everybody.
It's how most people start out, Aunt Alex.
All right, I wish you'd stop looking at me like some cold-hearted monster here. This is a terrifying disease. I have every right to be concerned for him. I mean, look, Lucy, you understand, don't you?
Yes.
You know, maybe you should stop worrying about things that aren't in your control, Aunt Alex, and just shove off for France as soon as you can.
Why are you taking this so personally? You act like I'm trying to interfere with you and Lucy, and I'm not, really. I'm trying to protect my son. I don't know. Maybe when you have your own children.
Bon voyage, Aunt Alex.
It's all right. Just do me one favor. Promise me. Promise me you'll talk to me if this goes much further.
I will promise nothing of the sort, Aunt Alex. Leave Nick and his life alone.
Can we have a couple of minutes alone?
Yeah, sure thing.
Nick, look, I apologize if I said anything to offend your friend. It was completely, unintentional.
I don't know why you're apologizing. Your record for putting your foot in your mouth at every possible opportunity remains unblemished.
Oh, come on.
Now, I thought that you were through with this kind of thing.
You're twisting things around exactly as Alan Michael did. For heaven's sake, Nick, I want you to be happy. I want you to find someone and be happy.
As long as it's someone that you choose for me, isn't that it?
No. I just want you to find someone that is not going to cause you pain.
Susan and I are friends. That's it. We're nowhere near where you're talking right now. But even if we were, let me tell you something. She's not the kind of person that would hurt anybody.
Well, sometimes that's just out of everyone's control, isn't it? Just think about it, Nick. That's all I ask.
Thanks for pitching in.
Oh, no, I just some of this in the service. It'll be good to teach again.
Listen, are you kidding? You saved our butts here. Jillian and I were really depending on Matt Reardon to take this one.
Hey, that scaffolding falling on me is lucky I got away with a broken collarbone. So what is it we do here?
What we want to do is we want to stress the women aren't powerless to defend themselves out on the streets.
They should strangle the creeps.
Let's save that for the second or third lesson.
I wish I'd get Lucy involved in something like this.
Why don't you call her up? Get her down here.
She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't even talk about it.
Come on, all the more reason to get her down here.
I worry about her. I just keep thinking that maybe this thing that happened with Lawrence would screw her up for the rest of her life.
Look. Lawrence is dead. Will you just let time take care of it?
Okay, ladies.
You're here?
Max, let's get him in.
You're gonna take the class? That's great. We've been campaigning for this. I mean, when Elaine and Frank and Nadine hear about this, they're gonna
please, I don't need the whole world knowing about this.
All right, whatever you say.
What are you doing here?
Huh? I'm pinch hitting.
You're the instructor?
Well, yeah, Cutter called me up, and Reardon can't show, so, it's me.
Oh,
Why? Come on. We've taken classes together. In New Mexico, we took that pottery class. So I'll be the teacher, you'll be the student. Big deal.
You're unbelievable. Think about it. Think about what this class is all about. I knew I shouldn't have come.
Oh, no, come on. Don't say that.
Boy, Jilly's been talking about this all week long. She finally convinced me that it might do some good, so here I am, and so are you.
So what's wrong with me?
You're my dad. Come on, I can't do this in front of you. I can't go through with this, all right? It's just not gonna work, not at all.
Look, I can't not just...
Come on, let's get started, huh?
I'm talking to my daughter here. Do you mind?
I can see that. I can see that. We only have the gym booked for an hour. Is there a problem?
Lucy won't stay if I teach the class.
Oh, come on. Is that true, Lucy?
I just don't feel very comfortable with him right here. That's all.
Oh, Lucy, look, please. You finally started to reach out. That's terrific. You came down here, you signed on. Don't use this as an excuse to run away.
No, you don't understand.
No, I do understand. Look, if you're gonna have to look this rape in the face and deal with the consequences. You know that better than anybody.
Yes, which is why I don't need either one of you giving me a lecture.
Okay, fine. You want to be a victim forever? Go ahead. You know where the door is.
Hey! Don't talk to her like that.
What am I supposed to say, huh? If you can't cut it, you might as well leave.
Hey, I didn't sign up for this class because I wanted to be a victim, all right? That's why I'm here. I'll stay.
Good. So's your dad. I don't want to deprive these fine ladies of the benefit of his fine training.
Whatever you decide, I'll understand, okay?
Look, Lucy, I know this isn't easy for you, but getting started, you can always find an excuse not to do something.
I'll do it.
Good. Sure.
I'll try.
She's a tough kid.
She's my kid.
All right, ladies, let's get started. First of all, I want to just say that, well, it's good that you're all here. You're going to take the power into your own hands. What we hope to do here today is to show you some defensive techniques, which we hope you're never going to have to use, but if you do, they might just save your lives. But the first thing we want to talk about is how to prevent or avoid a possible attack. So I'm going to open it up to the room here. What about you? What would you do? How do you feel about this?
I don't know. My stomach's in knots.
Knots, nervous, scared? The perfect victim, you see? That's what they depend on. I'm sorry, I didn't know, with all due respect, but they're looking for the easy target. They play on fear. Now, a little bit of fear is a healthy thing. But if you let it get the better of you, it'll tear you apart.
Okay, that's good. If you are attacked, your assailant's probably going to be bigger, stronger than yours. He's going to be hostile. He's going to be aggressive. You're not going to be able to beat him up. So what are you going to do? What do you... No. You're going to try to get away. And how are you going to do that? You're going to immobilize him. Give you a few seconds. It might be enough time to buy your life.
Okay, what if he has, like, a gun or a knife?
Oh, God, you would have to ask me that. That's a tough... Well, you just got to make up your mind for yourself. I mean, is he going to use the gun? Is he going to use the knife? Or is he just trying to scare you? You got to use your own instincts and go with them. But you have to think. Remember to think. Stay calm and think. If an opportunity presents itself, you got to be able to take advantage of it.
Okay, but what am I supposed to do? I don't know karate or
You
judo
don't
or...
have to know karate, judo. You don't have to know any of that stuff. You got weapons. Go look at these things. Look at you got claws. You got fists. You got this party head, that party head. You got elbows. You got shoulders. You got knees. You got feet. And he's covered with vulnerable spots. He's got here, 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 here. Covered with them. You find the most available and most dangerous weapon you've got and hit him in his most vulnerable spot, and you do it quickly and you do it viciously. Okay? You got that? You understand?
Yeah.
So shall we try?
Yeah.
All right. Come on. All right. Now think. Think.
I can't...
Stay calm and think. Okay, now what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I don't know. You have both of my arms.
You've got other weapons. Come on, think of your other weapons. You got your feet. You got vulnerable positions. You got my groin. You got my knee. You got my ankle. So what are you going to do? I mean, come on. All you have to do is hit me in one vulnerable spot. I'll lose my concentration, lose my grip, and you can get out. Then what do you do next, ladies? You run. And you scream at the top of your lungs, because if you scream, his attention will go there. And he will be scared because he will be out of control, and he will probably run too. All right, you're being a perfect victim, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because I got time to do anything to you now. So what are you going to do? Do it. Do it. No, that's not good enough, honey. You can't do it. That's not good enough. And the time I've taken already, I could have tied you up, thrown you in a trunk, and driven you out to my cabin in the woods.
I know.
You know that?
I know.
You know what percentages say? Percentages say that most assailants, if they get their victims from the scene of the attack and move them to some other place, chances are they'll think the only way to get away is to kill them. You got it? Oh! 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 Oh, thank you. You forgot to scream. Oh. Ooh. Come here, you're next. Come on. Come on, go for the throat. Right for the Adam's apple. Come on.
Can't.
Sure you can, come on.
No, I just can't do this.
Look, I'm covered with Patty. You're not gonna hurt me, it's okay.
It's not what I'm talking about. I just...
Then what?
It's just that every time that I look at you, I see...
You see Brent? Okay. You see Brent. I'm Brent coming to hurt you. Are you gonna let me hurt you?
No, I don't want you to.
I'm Brent. I'm here. I'm gonna hurt you, but you can stop it this time. Come on. Come on. Damn it, I'm Brent. I'm Brent, all right?
No!
I'm here. I'm gonna take care of you, baby.
No,
Come here, come on. I have you
Brent,
forever. Come on.
I hate you.
Come on.
You're not. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you myself. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. You're never gonna hurt me again. Never.
It's okay. It's okay. You did it. You did it.
Oh, he hurt me so bad, Dad. He wouldn't stop. He just kept going. Why, Dad? Why did he do that?
I don't know, baby. But he's never gonna do it again. He's never gonna do it to you again.
What's going on here, Patrick?
Best thing that could have ever happened.
Is Lucy okay?
Oh, yeah. She just got her life back.
I know the feeling. Hey, Lucy. Heard you did great.
You were super.
Well, that's why we're doing these workshops, you know? You
Thanks.
face these things, you get rid of them. Move on.
Yeah, well, I'm tired. In fact, I'm a little more exhausted than I've ever felt.
You had a knockdown, drag out with the devil, and you won.
Oh.
You won. You beat him. That took guts.
Hey, Dad. Thanks.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to help somehow. God, I love you, baby. He's never gonna hurt you again.
Split second, the scaffold started to collapse like dominoes. And I was looking for something to hold on to, which was ridiculous because the whole thing was going crashing right to the ground, you know?
You are one lucky man.
And you know what I noticed? That my shoe was untied. I mean, 10 seconds seems to last forever. I was just looking down thinking that I'm dead.
Rick Bauer checked you from head to toe, and he assures me that you're going to be fine. Like I said, you're a lucky guy. And I am one lucky father.
Hey, Dad, when do I get out of here?
Soon. Very soon. I mean, look at you. You're doing remarkably well. You'll be back at that boarding house in no time.
Damn it. Damn it.
Mary? What's the matter? You look so upset.
so embarrassed I didn't see you there.
It's all right. What's wrong?
I had an appointment earlier downstairs, a doctor's appointment.
Are you sick?
I'm feeling a little out of sorts. I don't sleep too well.
What brings you up here?
I decided to come by and see David. I remembered he was a friend of yours. And I heard about what happened to him in the paper. It was awful.
Yeah, he was pretty lucky.
He must have been scared to death.
I think everybody at the boarding house was. You know, we're kind of a family there.
When I heard what happened to him, I thought immediately about you losing someone so close to you. But that didn't happen, did it?
No, it looks like he's gonna be okay.
Okay, son. I'll stop by later.
Thanks, Dad.
Ah, hello, Dr. Grant.
Lucy?
Lucy, are you out there?
It's me. You decent?
You better believe it.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I was wondering when I was going to see your face.
Hello, David.
Hi. Marion, right?
How you feeling?
You don't even have to ask. Look at him. He looks great. Some people do anything to get out of work.
If they let me, I'd be back on the job tomorrow.
That's wonderful.
Hey, did you see that article in the paper? I sent them that picture so they could run with it.
Yeah, thanks. You made me look like a total geek.
No way.
Did
You
you?
did not. Sorry.
No, it's not bad. So what are you two doing up to?
I just met her in the hall, actually.
I was here at Cedars Hospital. I thought I'd stop by and pay you a little visit.
She's thoughtful.
Well, not really. Any friend of Lucy's, a friend of mine.
So what's the dirt? You have any dirt? Tell me what's going on.
You.
Me?
You. The accident. More you.
What about Matt?
Well, I don't think he's going to be swinging bricks too soon, but he's fine.
Yeah.
Marion? Marion? Yo, where's the Marion?
Yes. I was just thinking, I read in the paper that the entire scaffolding collapsed. How did you survive such a terrible fall?
Well, I think my guardian angel deserves a raise.
So, when are you going to get out of here?
Well, I know you. You're already sick of taking out the garbage.
You know my secret.
Soon. I hope soon.
Good. I miss you next door, that's the truth.
It's nice how all of you at the boarding house look after one another.
Yeah. It's a shame that you couldn't have gotten a room there.
Guess I would have liked that.
Bridget's aunt took the last room, so she couldn't get in.
Well, Marion almost got my room.
Stop it. Don't even say that. Don't think it.
It's probably for the best. I mean, you know, the boarding house can be a zoo sometimes.
Oh, speak for yourself, animal.
Well, it's not for everybody, but I think I can't quite imagine living anywhere else.
You're looking quite well. Much better than before.
Mom.
You know what? I gotta get going.
So soon?
Yeah, sorry. There's somebody I've gotta go see. But, I'll be back later.
Lucy?
Hi.
I'm Vivian Grant, David's mother.
Marion Crane, Lucy's friend.
Ah.
This must have been awful for you.
It's a parent's nightmare.
Well, I'm late, so I gotta get going, but I'll be back, all right?
Wait for me, Lucy. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
So you and David were never romantic, then?
Us? Oh, no. I mean, I love him a lot. He's really special to me, but that's all.
Well, you're very special to him, too, you know. He's very protective of you.
Oh, you noticed?
Yes.
Yeah.
You should have heard him the other day at the boarding house after you left. He got so angry when he was talking about the man that you... the man you had trouble with.
You can say it. I was raped. But I'm dealing with it, and I feel like for the first time, I don't need David or anybody to protect me.
Well, you sound very sure of yourself. That's very admirable.
Yeah, well, I know one thing. Rape is an act of violence, and it's committed by cowards. And I was just a victim. It wasn't my fault.
I still can't understand how such a perfectly innocent evening could turn into a complete nightmare.
Yeah, me neither. And I really like this guy, too, you know. I thought maybe he was gonna be the one.
It's tragic.
Yeah. We had a great time before we went out, too, you know, and then we went back to his apartment, and it was romantic.
I can imagine. A few drinks. You can't even taste the vodka. Pretty soon you've lost all control.
How did you know that?
No what?
I never told you that the man who raped me gave me any vodka or any of those drinks had vodka in it. How did you know that? But how did you know that the man who raped me gave me drinks that were practically all vodka?
I know firsthand. I know what it's like to lose everything. To lose your name, your self-respect, your whole identity. To have someone take it all. And you're helpless to stop them. I didn't ask for it either. I didn't deserve what happened to me, but it happened anyway.
God. I'm sorry. You made it happen to you, too. You were raped, too.
That's right. I was raped.
Well, that explains a lot. I mean, why you always look so sad, even when you're smiling. And of course, the other day at the boarding house, why you were so jumpy when those guys were following you.
Well, maybe that's why I feel so close to you, because you've been there with me. No one else could possibly know.
Well, you know, it's happened to a lot more people than you might think. But is this why you felt ill over there? Because, you know, if you're keeping it in physically, then it's going to make you sick. Believe me, I know.
I'm doing okay.
You told me. Great first start. And, you know, there's counseling in the hospital and support groups.
Have you been going to those? Is that how you have such confidence now?
Well, I haven't actually gone yet, but today I did make the decision that I was going to go, and it's amazing. Just making that decision, I feel...
Stronger. Stronger.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Even in the short time I've known you, you've changed.
Yeah, but you know what really worked? I went to this self-defense class this morning. It was incredible. I mean, I had what they call this major breakthrough.
Good for you.
Yeah. I mean, I went in, I had no idea what was going to happen. I was really nervous, and I thought that I was basically over this attack thing, and then all of a sudden, all this stuff started coming out, and I was kicking and screaming and yelling and fighting. It was like he was right there, only this time I got to hurt him, and it felt great.
It felt great to hurt him.
Yeah. I didn't want to stop.
I can imagine.
Yeah. The only thing it did do was it really made me realize how much I'd been carrying it with me and everything that I did. And this scum was still with me, and his disgusting, dirty, grimy hands had still been on me, you know. But today I felt like I broke loose from that.
Completely.
Well, almost. You know. But I feel good that in a couple of weeks I'm gonna be completely over him, and he's gonna be as dead to me as he really is.
Well, that's tremendous progress for you.
Yeah, for me, for my family, and for Michael too. We're finally free of this creep.
How can you really know, though, Lucy, that you're truly free of him? Really?
Well, I don't know, but I think if you get help, you do. And if you put yourself out there to fight it, then you will. You know, I am going upstairs to speak to the head of the counseling for the rape counseling. And why don't you come with me? I mean, all the good things that are happening for me, they could happen for you, too.
I don't know. I don't know if I could ever let go of what happened to me.
Well, I know that feeling, and maybe you just need some time.
Time. Yes. Do you mind if I have a ride home with you today? The buses are so hot, the air conditioners never work.
Sure, it's no problem at all. But, I have to go up, so why don't you come with me, and I'll introduce you to Lillian, but I promise I won't say anything.
No. If it's okay, I'm going to wait outside at the car.
You okay?
Yes, I'm okay. It's difficult to talk about.
All right, as long as you're okay. Let me give you my keys. And, I'm in, I remember the spot, but it's in the yellow area, right by the elevator. You know my car. So just go in, and I'll turn on the radio, the AC, make yourself comfortable. I'll be down in a few minutes, all right?
Thanks.
See you downstairs.
I'll be waiting. Think you're so free, Lucy? Is that what you think? Huh? Think again, baby. Thought I was dead? Is that what you think? Think again. Think again. I'm not finished with you yet. I'm not finished with you yet. Not by a long shot. You don't know who you're talking to, sweetheart. You know that? You look at me right in the face, huh? And you tell me you're proud of me? Huh? I don't think so. I don't think so. You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay.
What happened to my car?
I don't know.
I don't believe this. I don't believe this. I was just on the elevator and I heard all sorts of noises, so I came out and... Are you all right?
Yes.
Nobody hurt you or anything like that. Did you see anybody around here?
I saw who did it. I saw who did it. There were three of them, three men. They were hitting your car. They ran when they saw me.
I don't believe this. All these cars in this parking lot, and they had to choose mine.
I can't imagine why. Vandals. They're just vandals.
This isn't right. This isn't right. They had no right to do this. This is exactly right.
Like what? Lucy, like what? No. Don't think this way. Don't do this to yourself. Okay? This has nothing to do with what happened to you before.
It just feels exactly the same way. It just feels the same. I feel like somebody is getting into my stuff and somebody is trying to destroy me.
You were doing so well. Okay, don't let this set you back. All right? Okay? Okay.
I just feel helpless.
It's all right. It's all right. Come here. Marion's here. It's okay. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
What if they knew whose car it was?
How could they?
I just feel so violated.
You see, you can replace a car. Could have been much worse. Could have been you.
After lunch, you have a conference call with Paris. And beyond that, you have...
me.
How about that? The day's just begun. Okay, after that call, you have a meeting with marketing. And then don't forget, you also have that...
Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh,
Ah,
excuse me.
morning.
Mary, good morning. Come on in.
I got a message you wanted to see.
Yeah, thank you for responding so promptly. It's about the vandalism that was done on Lucy's car. I thought since you were there in the hospital garage when it happened. Marion? Marion? Marion?
Are you all right?
Is she okay?
Okay.
Sorry?
Here, why don't you just stand?
Yes, I was there. I was there.
Well, good. Then you can help us.
I couldn't stop them.
Well, nobody would have expected you to. You could have been hurt. But there is something that you can do. I want to introduce you to somebody. Guys, come in, please. Marion, with your help, we're going to find out who smashed Lucy's car and why.
It was all really so fast, just a blur.
Well, there's nothing to be nervous about,
Marion, this is Detective Cutter and Frank Cooper. This is Lucy's brother. This is Marion Crane.
How do you do? Nice to meet you. Thank you for your cooperation.
We've met?
No, I don't think so.
I'm sure of it, though. Maybe it was the diner.
Yeah, probably. You've been there.
Well, Miss Crane, we just want to ask you a few questions about yesterday.
I hope you don't mind. I told Alan Michael, and, well, he decided to bring in the police.
Rightly so.
Yeah, well, this wasn't just a bunch of kids, throwing eggs. This is somebody deliberately trying to destroy Lucy's car, and we can't let them get away with it.
So anything you can remember, Miss Crane, would be a big help to us.
Hardly anything, really.
Well, you'd be surprised what happens when you recreate the situation, though.
I'm not sure I can.
Don't worry about it. They'll help, okay?
Now, Miss Crane, as I understand it, you were in the hospital garage waiting for Lucy. Can you tell me what you saw?
It was all very fast.
Well, take your time. Did you see anybody? Anybody suspicious standing by the car?
Yes. Men.
How many men?
2.
Wait, you told me 3.
3, yes. I was upset.
Miss Crane, how many men were actually hitting the car? I mean, were they taking turns? Did you see that?
There was only one.
You're sure about that?
Yes.
Well, what did he look like? I mean, was he tall, short? Does he have any distinguishing features?
Frank, one at a time, please. Frank here is a cadet at the police academy.
Good. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's good practice. Can we get back, please? Can you describe the person you saw hitting the car?
Tall. He was very tall.
My height, shorter, taller?
Your height.
Was he white, Hispanic, black?
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to see his face.
What about his clothes?
I was very upset. I didn't see.
I'm sorry. You did see him hit the car?
Yes.
With what?
Excuse me.
Miss Crane, what did he hit the car with? Was it a pipe, a club, a hammer? I mean...
It was a pipe. He had a pipe about 3 feet long.
Did you hear him call out a name or curse or yell or say anything? You see, we're looking for a clue as to why he picked Lucy's car.
He was pounding the car harder and harder. Like he wanted to pound it into oblivion.
Did he say anything?
You're gonna pay! You're gonna pay!
Miss Crane?
Are you all right?
She has to pay.
Who has to pay? What are you talking about?
Anything at all that you can tell us that'll help.
He has to pay, of course. Whoever did this to poor Lucy. I'm sorry.
Listen, well, I'll get you a glass of water, okay?
Thank you.
I just need to ask a few more questions. Are you, you want to take a break?
No, look, the longer we wait, the more chance these guys have of getting away. Marion, just take a deep breath, okay? Can you remember anything about the guy? Was he old? Was he young?
Do they have an accent, tattoos,
Yes.
pierced ears, anything like that?
I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Listen, we gotta stop pushing her, all right?
Lucy, she's the only one who knows what these guys look like.
I know, but it's a car. It's not a person. Does it really matter?
Well, that's what we're trying to determine. So, are you feeling better now?
Yes.
No, we gotta stop this. This is just... I could tell it's bringing up too many personal memories.
Please, Lucy, no.
No, they've gotta hear this in order to understand. It's just that Marion was also a victim of violence, and seeing it again, even if it was against my car, brought up all these emotions. It got to both of us.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Maybe we should take a break now.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Come on, guys.
No wonder she's so emotional, you know?
Yeah, well, it sticks with him. Well, don't worry about it. Lucy understands. She'll help calm her down.
Hey, did you get any prints off that car?
Yeah, we found the pipe that he was hitting the car with, but we only got partial prints, nothing we can use.
I'm sorry I couldn't be more help.
Listen, I want to give you my card. I want you to call me if you remember anything, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your time and help.
Thank you.
You take care, all right? Thank you.
Wow. I know that this is really hard, and bringing up all these emotions, it's almost as though you're living it again. You have that a lot? Hey, listen, don't take this wrong, okay? But I was wondering, would you want to come to the counseling with me?
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that. All I need is to get back to work is what I need to do.
Thanks.
Listen, Marion, I'm terribly sorry. If I would have known that this happened to you, then I never would have done it.
It's okay. Anything for Lucy.
I guess I'll get that.
Yeah, sure.
You know, this can't have been easy for you either.
I can handle it. In fact, I can handle anything after yesterday.
Oh, you mean after your car almost got destroyed?
No. Well, all this talk about my car, and I never even got to tell you. I went to a self-defense class.
That's what Cutter was talking about. That's right. He teaches that, doesn't he?
Well, actually, he's in charge, and there are other instructors. And yesterday, my dad volunteered.
Oh, that's great. So what'd you take? Karate? Was it judo?
Well, not exactly, but we learned all sorts of moves that women can use to protect themselves, and it was amazing. I mean, I learned more in that class than I ever imagined. It was a complete breakthrough for me. I was faced with Brent again, only this time I got to fight back, and I won. I'm not gonna be a victim anymore. Never again. It's the class that WSPR set up for women to fight back. And Jilly's been trying to talk me into going for weeks now, and I finally...
So what finally made you go?
Guess I just finally decided I was ready to fight. And I did.
Wow.
See?
Hey, you didn't take it easy there.
Pretty good,
Killer.
huh?
Well, very impressed. You learned this in one class?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I've got to learn to protect myself, you know?
Yeah.
You can't protect me for the rest of my life.
Even if I want to?
Yeah, you've done enough for me. You have. You stood by me through that whole Brent thing. You called Cutter when I need him, and you held me together when I was falling apart.
Well, you're plenty together now.
Yeah, thanks to my friends and you, mostly.
You could have done it alone.
No, I couldn't have. And you gave me the strength and the nerve to go there in the first place. And I'm going back, and you'll be happy about this. I'm finally going to go for counseling. I want to be as strong as you are.
I love you, Lucy Cooper.
I love you. And I want to be able to give back to you everything that you've given back to me. And to love you as much as you love me.
Ms. Craig.
What do you want? How can I help you?
It'll only take a couple seconds.
Well, I've already told you everything I know.
Well, it's about you and Lucy. I'm really glad you were there when she saw her car.
Well, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, well, not too many people realize everything Lucy's been through like you do, and, well, it has to be a great help to her.
I hope so.
Listen, thank you, and if you don't mind, you know, maybe, like, keep an eye on her, okay? Thank you.
Oh, I will.
You know how really incredible you are?
Ah, so what else is new?
No, I just want you to remind me of it every now and then.
You know what? I'll pen that in, okay? Buzz assistant frequently and tell her how brilliant and wonderful she is.
Yeah, and don't forget to put down beautiful, okay? I can't stand this.
What?
Oh.
What?
Nothing.
Come on, tell me all taekwondo.
No, please, be gentle with me. Come here. No, I'm really proud of you for everything that you've done. It's just so great to see you like this.
Yeah, well, no more past. Just the future. Almost no more fear. We'll be together. I love you. I just don't want to be late for my counseling session.
Oh, all right. I'll drive you.
No, you don't have to. I rented a car.
Well, gee, pretty soon you're not going to need me for anything.
Oh, well, just the rest of my life. Oops.
Ooh.
Did I say that?
No. You better watch that. I'll hold you to it.
Yeah. Well, I think you better get back in there.
A little diversion maybe, huh?
Yes, some papers to read for that 4 o'clock meeting, which I will be back for.
Okay, I'll see you then.
On time.
Lucy, do you have a minute?
Just about.
Good. I was thinking maybe you were right. Maybe I should go to that counseling session with you.
Great. Here's the elevator. The paint, the windows, everything. It was just destroyed. It was ruined. And as I was standing there and looking at it all, I started to feel like I was as trashed as the car. And I guess it just brought back all those useless feelings and those feelings of being a victim all over again.
I know how you feel. I felt worse than useless. Yeah, but we don't have to continue feeling that way. You have to respect yourself. See, Lucy's reaction to her car being vandalized, it's typical, you know? It brought back the rape to her. All those feelings of being a victim, of being powerless, all that fear and shame. But we have to take that fear and that shame and turn it into anger. And it's the only way we're going to empower ourselves to get our lives back. So what I want you to do is I want you to get really angry. I want you to imagine that the man who raped you is sitting in that empty chair. Now, what would you say to him if he were here right now?
Hey, what do you say, stranger?
Oh, hi.
You know, just by chance, I happen to be in the neighborhood, and I was wondering, does that offer to take me out to lunch still stand?
Well, actually,
Do you like Thai
really
food?
busy.
There's this great Thai restaurant right around the corner. It's called the Flower of Thailand. Super food, great service, good company. So what do you say?
I'm up to my eyeballs in work today, actually.
I don't mind waiting. No problem.
I wasn't gonna take lunch today.
Okay, well then how about dinner?
Look, Nick, you don't have to keep this up. You've gone above and beyond the call, but you don't owe me anything, so let's just leave it at that, okay?
Did I say something wrong?
No, it's not what you said, it's what she said. She has a point, Nick, and you never heard it. It's time to back away.
Back out of Susan's life? Why would I want to do that?
You don't know what you're getting involved in.
Aren't we omnipotent all of a sudden? All right, well, tell me, oh great seer, who made you Susan's bodyguard?
Nobody made me anything.
I know that Susan is HIV positive. So what?
See, that's what I'm talking about, Nick. To you, this whole thing is a so what. To her, it's something a little bit more.
I don't need you to tell me this.
You know, you think you get it, but you don't. A woman in Susan's position cannot afford to get involved with some guy who's going to cut and run when things get rough.
Where are you getting all of this?
From Susan, she told me.
All right, look, you're blowing this whole thing way out of proportion, okay? We're talking dinner here, you know? A little pleasant company with, well, we both get a little nourishment. No big deal.
Okay, fine. Then what? What follows?
Oh, come on, give me a break.
You think you understand her, but you don't.
Oh, and you do.
You know, you're not that far off of a failed marriage yourself, cousin. Listen to me. Susan is a very beautiful woman. She's very nice. She's very funny. She's downright heroic. I can understand why you would be attracted to her.
Why are you suddenly...
She has
so
got
wound
enough
up
that
about
she's
this?
going through without you making it worse.
Whoa! Whoa, wait a second here. When did you become an expert on women with the HIV virus? What, have you been taking classes or something? How do you know all of this? And why do you even care?
Forget it. Forget it.
Wait a minute. Lucy?
No, I said forget it.
No, wait a minute. You don't get off that easily. Wait a second. We're family. We're friends. Now, what is going on here?
Lucy may have been infected by Brent when he raped her.
I wanted to be rid of you. I wanted you to be just as dead as you are, but you're not. You're still lingering over me. You know why? Because I have to take this test now because of you. Only I can't take it right now. I have to wait for a while. And so during this whole time that I'm waiting, all I get to do is wonder. And I'm wondering, is there this incurable virus that's growing inside of me? Am I gonna live until I'm 30? Heck, am I even gonna make it until I'm 25? 5 weeks I get to wait, and wait until I find out. And not just me, everyone, my entire family, all of my friends, all of my family. 5 terrifying weeks, and I can't even feel safe with the one I love. I hate you. I hate you. You're a creep. You're a scum. God, I feel so alone. Oh. How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? I was loud. I was very loud that night. And I kept listening to myself. And I kept thinking, he's got to hear me. He's got to hear me. Because I was screaming. I was screaming like I am now. Stop! No! But you didn't hear me. You didn't hear me. I don't even think you saw me. Because if you did see me, I know you would have seen that terror in my eyes. And you would have known that that wasn't love. That wasn't love. That was terrifying. But you didn't. You didn't. You kept on going. Because you know why? I don't even think you're capable of love. I don't even think you know what love is. You're just a disgusting, arrogant, useless pig. You raped me! You raped me! How could you do that? You raped me! And then not even that. Then you went back, and then you told everybody that I asked for it, that I wanted it. And I didn't. I never did. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you forever.
Boy, there's a lot of cheers that way.
Oh, God.
I never let myself be alone anymore.
I'm always afraid, even with my husband, I'm still alone.
Stop it, Jerry. I never let myself be alone anymore. There are men, and then there are beasts.
Stop it! That's enough. You've all had something to say, and now it's my turn.
Lucy is HIV positive. Well, we won't know until October. That's when she can be tested.
Was Brent?
Don't know that either.
Jeez.
Yeah, amen.
So what is she gonna do?
Well, she's gonna wait, until she can be tested. That's all she can do at this point.
No wonder you and Susan are so uptight. You're both worried about Lucy.
No, Nick. Susan has been a real comfort to Lucy.
Let me ask you something personal, okay? Now, God forbid, Lucy tests positive. Is that going to change your feelings for her in any way? I doubt that very much.
It's different between me and Lucy. I was already in love with her. Now, you hardly know Susan. You can decide now not to get involved with her.
So you're suggesting I walk away now?
I'm saying better now than later. Look, Nick, Susan is putting you and every other eligible male in the same category. She's pushing you away because she is afraid. She's afraid of getting close to someone who may cut and run when things get too rough.
Did she say this to you?
In her own words, she did. Look, maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe because I think that, you know, am I going to have the same kind of stuff to stand by Lucy through all this? Am I going to have the courage to watch her die?
If anybody has the kind of courage you do. I know that you and I haven't always been the best of friends, but I've always admired your guts.
Well, the feeling is mutual, Meg. Look, I can't make you forget Susan.
Well, it might be a little late for that,
But if you're going to get involved in this, then you better be prepared to be put through your paces. She's going to test you, Nick. And if you don't have, you know, the will to go that extra mile, I'd get out now.
Yeah, I'm still here. I guess I'm not the kind of guy that you get rid of easily.
I need that press release in about 15 in my office. Okay.
Where on earth did that come from? I'm sorry. I've never yelled like that before.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Well, you said it was... I'd know when it was time for me to tell my story. I guess it's time.
Then tell it.
You may not want to hear it.
No, we're all ready to listen, aren't we?
I've never told anyone this before. About the night my life was ruined. I had a life before that night. But none of that matters now. Everything was going so well. This man at work started flirting with me. I enjoyed it so much. It made going to work a pleasure. One thing led to another, and he asked me out. Dinner, dancing at a fancy supper club. I was thrilled. All my friends teased me, saying what a great catch he was. He was a rising executive from a respected family. I was so excited. I was constantly thinking about this date. I spent hours getting ready, bathing, perfuming, racy undergarments. So when he finally showed up, I was a nervous wreck, but he put me right at ease. He did. Dinner was fabulous. Cocktails before, wine with. Such a wonderful dancer. We kissed on the dance floor. And then he asked me home for a cappuccino. His apartment was lovely, cozy. Soft lights, romantic music. I even asked him, I said, "Are you trying to seduce me?" He just laughed and looked me right in the eyes. And then we kissed. And...
Go on, Marion.
It was wonderful. I didn't mind at all. He kissed me ever so lightly on my eyelids. And no man had done that to me before. And then he kissed me harder and faster. And I guess I panicked because I asked him to stop. But he couldn't. He couldn't. I think I had taken him to the point of no return. It was all very confusing. None of it was black and white. Maybe he didn't realize that I meant it because I'm not very good at saying no. So the next thing I know, we're making love.
No, you weren't making love. That's just the point. You said no. He raped you. But you said no.
Lucy,
no
please,
means
stop
no.
It, stop it, please. Take it easy. Marion, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Listen.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, you just blame yourself for the rape. It's not uncommon.
I got him too hot. It was impossible for him to stop.
That's not true. Rape, date rape or rape by an unknown assailant, it's never because the woman has brought them past the point of no return. It's not. That's an old Victorian wives' tale handed down and down and down. Men, unless they have a psychological disorder, can stop when their partner tells them they don't want to continue.
That is so unfair. I'm just trying to see it from his side. Is that not the least that we all can do?
Some women may tease, but they don't deserve to be assaulted for it.
Drop her. Never see her again. Badmouth her to your friends. But attack her? That's criminal.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to this way of thinking.
Oh, I don't blame you. It's not uncommon. I mean, we still all have a long way to go, you know? I mean, today we learned a lot about each other, and we shared a lot, and there was a lot of understanding. And together we can lick this. Really, we can. So I just hope you'll all come back next week, okay? It's a great session. Thank you.
I know what you're going through. I hope you'll come back.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I don't know what got into me. Marion...
Lucy, she has a long way to go. Really, she'll be okay.
Hey, Susan, have you heard from Lucy? She was due back a half an hour ago.
Marion, take a letter. Well, I really fooled them. They actually think I'm dead. All it took was a phony death certificate and an empty coffin. They are so stupid. They're all mad. It's worse than I thought. Their minds spew nothing but poison. They're totally illogical, and they're so smug. Somebody really needs to bring them down a peg or two. And I'm just the girl to do it. Lucy needs a complete makeover. She could be so much better. Yeah. Like that. Well, that's better. Lucy needs to be taught a lesson. And I'm just the one to do that. I'll teach her a lesson. I'll teach her a lesson she'll never forget. Who is it?
Hi. I wanted to talk to you after the meeting, but you ran off so quickly.
Well, how did you find me?
Oh, I looked up your address at Spalding Personnel. You don't mind if I stop by?
No, please, make yourself at home. I'm actually very glad to have a chance to speak to you alone. Very, very glad.
Hi. Hey, isn't Lucy here?
No, she went home a while ago.
Well, she never came back to work.
Oh, you know what she probably did? She probably went to her friend Marion's. Marion was awfully upset.
But Lucy got through the meeting,
Oh,
okay?
she was wonderful. This therapy, I think it's the best thing in the world for her.
Yeah, well, you get no argument from me there.
Unfortunately, Marion had a rough time today.
Oh, really? What happened?
Now that I brought it up, I can't explain it to you because it's private. But it's just, you know, everyone has these complex set of emotions.
Yeah. Do you think that maybe I can catch her over at Marion's? That where they went?
Yeah, probably. Although I think I'd leave them alone for a while. They really have a lot to talk over, I think.
You know, I wasn't expecting you, Lucy.
I was worried about you.
Well, don't. I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
Well, you surprised me a little. I'm not ready to have people here. The place is so undone.
Well, maybe I should go. I just thought that after the meeting, you might not want to be alone.
I'm used to being alone.
You look very upset.
So you came here to what, to help me?
I know where you're at. And I also know what that anger and what that hatred can do if you don't deal with it.
I'm dealing with it. The only way I know how.
And coming to the meeting, it wasn't easy. And bringing up all those feelings, it was very scary, but you did it. And you can get past it. You can get control of your life again. I shouldn't have come. I know you have a lot to sort through.
Don't go.
Are you sure?
Positive. I want you to stay.
Hey, this is a nice little room you've got here.
Small.
Yeah, but it's cozy. I'm not sure why you'd want to even move into the boarding house other than it's close, so it's convenient. You can walk. What is it? Marion, are you okay? Is this about what happened this afternoon? Go on. Say something. Just talk to me, all right? Please, just talk about it. You can't keep these feelings inside. Just let it all out. Go on. Go on. You're doing great. Let it all out. Don't be afraid of it. Come on. Sooner or later, you have to deal with it.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be all right. I don't know what possessed me.